5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Pickups. I know it's been a minute. It's been a while. This is episode 76. We left you off with 75. And I know some of you are thinking, what happened to all these other numbers? Well, I didn't really put numbers to the other comic book pickups. So I went back and retroactively just counted how many were up. Then we hit 75 and that was 75. So this is 76. All right, I don't want to hear no more about it. I don't want to hear no more about it. All right, so this episode, oh man, this pile right here. It's been a minute, been through a lot. It's been a rough first month of 2025 and it's just been crazy. So I haven't been able to get to my Iacon haul. Oh, Iacon, so good. 59 books. Sorry, did I spit on you? Sorry. 59 books. I paid $100 for them, which leaves it to about $1.69 a book. They're worth, I'll leave that till the end. But yeah, 59 books. Let's go through them. Got a couple DC, mostly Marvel, but it was a really good, really good haul. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get to the books.
Hey everybody, my name's Kamaria, and you're watching The Council of Comics.
All right, let's get into these books. All right, first couple are DC. This one is Batman Adventures #1. This is the first issue of the animated show, Batman the Animated Series. So remember, we paid $1.69 for all of these books. Remember, $1.69 for all these books. This is a $10 book. This is based on the show. It's in great condition. Great pickup. Nice to have, right? Next up, Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue #1. This is the first appearance of Ted Kord, first appearance of Pariah, and first appearance of the Monitor. This is a $20 book. It's written by Marv Wolfman, drawn by George Perez and Dick Giordano. This was the first big event for DC, where they decided to take all these worlds that they created and have them have a crisis of infinite Earths. And it's one of their greatest storylines. Not an easy read. Not an easy read, I'll tell you that. But 12-part series, great book, $1.69, $20 worth. Boom. Next up, baby, the Todd Father. Todd McFarlane's Spawn #1. At one point, one of the greatest selling comic books of all time. This cover to me is classic. We talk about this book all the time on the movers and the top 10 list when it gets on there. This started the Image books with Spawn and Todd McFarlane and all those artists leaving Marvel and telling DC they're not gonna work for them. And this is the classic one. And Spawn is still rocking to this day. Everybody should have a Spawn #1. It's the first appearance of Spawn and Sam and Twitch as well. It's a $30 book, near mint. And remember, we paid $1.69 for it. $1.69. Boom. Next up, Witchblade #7. This is about a $5 book. The reason why I picked these up is because they're Michael Turner books. Rest in peace to Michael Turner. He's one of the greatest artists to ever come through the comic genre. He was just one of the best, man. So whenever I see Witchblades, like Witchblade 6, like look at that cover. That cover is amazing. Very nice. And he's inspired a lot of people who are artists today. And I always like to put respect on his name whenever I see books real cheap of him and I pick it up. Another $5 book, issue #6, right? Now, Howard the Duck #1, newsstand edition. Howard the Duck is getting more play now in the MCU. This is the first issue in the movie adaptation. There's 3 issues in that series. The movie was horrible. We did a review on it. I picked the movie. I thought George Lucas had directed it, but he didn't. He produced that monstrosity. But this book isn't that bad. It's a $10 book. Newsstand. Very nice, Howard the Duck. Next up, Star Wars The Force Awakens #1. First appearance of Rey. First appearance of Kylo Ren. First appearance of Captain Phasma. First appearance of Finn. With all the rumors and speculation of a new Star Wars movie featuring Rey, this book has been jumping up. It was once a $10 book, now it's up to like a $25 book, and depending on its condition. And of course, we only pick up the great conditions. We got this in fabulous, fabulous condition. I think I even gave one away on the giveaway. But this is if you're a Star Wars collector, this is an important book to have. Whether you like these characters or not, these are the first appearance of these characters. All right, let's get into another stack. All right, so this whole pile consists of Sergio Aragone's Gru the Wanderer. My little backstory with Gru is that when my brother came back from the military, he had like Gru comic books inside his bags. Whether he was an avid reader or not, I don't know. But I read them and I thought they were amazing. I'm a big fan of Gru. He's kind of like a parody of Conan and other types of barbarians, but it's a very, very funny book. It's been going on, still going on to this day. So we got Gru 51, which is actually a $7 book. And Sergio Aragones does all the art, does all the writing. This was a dope cover, 52 with the spider. Very nice. 53. 54. Gru's always thinking about food. He's always thinking about what he can eat. He's looking at that shark down there like, yo, all I gotta do is reach for this thing right here, and you're done. Boom. Most of these Grus are about $5 books, but I found a vendor who was selling them for $1. And the average out, it comes to $1.69 all the books. But these I remember particularly I paid $1 for. Gru just murdering everything. Number 56. This guy is too hilarious. Every time he talks in a story, and he's always telling stories of Gru, and they're pretty funny. So there's 51, 57. Ooh, serious Gru. I like that. Very, very dope. 58. They're worshiping his little dog buddy. Gru number 59. Gru number 60. Oh, I got some. I don't know what that was. Gru always eating, and his boy with him. And all those people hoping that Gru is satisfied so he doesn't destroy everything. 61. Stampeding Gru. Always fighting. Very dope. 62. Nice black cover. Boom. That's a $3 book. This is also a $3 book. 63. 64. 65. 66. Gru telling his stories, and the dog's like, what are you talking about, bro? 67. 68. Oh, something fell over there. 69. 70. Oh, somebody taking in, wants to be like Gru. Oh, snap. 71. Dope cover. 72. 73. 74. 75. That's dope. Love this cover. It's one of my favorite covers. I would get this graded and put it on a wall. Issue number 75. You know how I like those 25, 50, 75s. Very dope. That's how you do it. Very dope. And Gru number 3. Yes. We like those early issues. It's also a newsstand. Gru number 3. Very, very dope. And you can see how much more detailed it is. The earlier issues always have more detail. But very, very dope. All right, those are the Gru books. On to the next ones. All right, these are gonna be the Marvel books. Got a lot of them, so let's go through them. Silver Surfer #1. This is an early 80s book before his second solo series. This is a very, very dope book right here. Very thick book as well. It's a $15 book. Very, very dope, classic. Nice little key right there. The New Warriors #1. This book came out in the 90s. It's only a $10 book, but again, we only got it for $1.69. So it's in great condition. And this was a team that was like, you know, you had the Avengers, and these were kind of like the sidekicks a little bit. Cause you know, you got Namorita, who's with Namor, you got Firestar, who comes from like the X-Men, Spider-Man world, you got Kid Nova. Night Thrasher is probably one of the most popular ones. Marvel Boy and Speedball. But this was a dope little group back in the 90s. Very, very nice book to have, 10 bucks, boom. War Machine #1. First War Machine solo series right here. It's a $15 book. This is also like a foil book, so be careful when you're picking these up. You want to make sure that it's in good condition. So War Machine #1. War Machine was gonna get his own series with Armor Wars and all that, but they decided not to do that. I'm sure he'll be back in the mix again, but this is a nice book to have. Ghost Rider #2. This is the first appearance of Blackout. This is a key book right here. Early 90s. This Ghost Rider series was dope. This was not Johnny Blaze. This was Danny Ketch. Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. But it was very, very dope. Boom. Of course, we gotta have some McFarlane Spider-Mans. We got Spider-Man #7, newsstand edition. Todd McFarlane drawing the Ghost Rider with Spidey. Classic right there. And issue #6, which is the first part of that series. Hobgoblin right there. Dope McFarlane cover. Classics as always. Incredible Hulk #341. This book is a classic McFarlane book. He did Incredible Hulk before he started his run on Amazing Spider-Man, and this was the book that he kind of like got really, really popular with. He would just draw the Hulk crazy, and it worked. People loved it. So this is a dope book to have. 341, it's a $15 book, very nice. And then you have 346. It's a $10 book, but why I like it so much is that it's Larson and McFarlane. Two of the greats right there that held it down during that time of Marvel in the early 90s. And to see them both together on a book is pretty cool, because Larson was the one that actually followed McFarlane on Amazing Spider-Man, and he did a great job as well. So great book to have right there. Captain America 334. This is the introduction of Lamar Hopkins as Bucky. It's also a newsstand edition right there. We also saw Lamar in the Marvel Disney Plus series, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So this is a dope book to have. It's a $15 book. Nice white book. No marks on it. Great condition. Boom, boom, boom. Ghost Rider #31. This is the first appearance of the Midnight Suns. This is a polybag book. It's a newsstand as well. This is going to be a big book. It's been up and down in its value. At one point, it was a $30 to $40 book. It's down to about 12 bucks now, but I promise you, if you see these in polybags out there for $1, pick them up, because the Midnight Suns are going to come. Ghost Rider is going to come, and this is going to be a big book, so make sure you grab that. And the last of this pile, before we get to our last pile, are my Cloak and Daggers, man. This is one of the first comic books I ever bought back in the days. It's a 4-issue limited series of Cloak and Dagger and how they came to be. It's the first appearance of Bridget O'Reilly. It's not Cloak and Dagger's first appearance, but it's their first series. And this book is just incredible. This series is just incredible. It shows how they started off on the streets and being drug addicts and stuff like that, and then just acquiring these powers and becoming just a dope team. That's 1, that's 2. I had 3 and 4 here. Where are you, 3 and 4? Yeah, there we go. There's number 3. Dope. It's actually a $12 book in the newsstand. And number 4. And these were drawn by Rick Leonardi and Terry Austin, and it's just great stuff. If you can buy this set for like 15, 20 bucks, do it, because it's just an awesome set. All right, one more pile to go. All right, I got 3 out of the 4 limited series for the Falcon. This is his first solo series. It's a limited series, but you know, with Captain America Brave New World coming out and Sam Wilson is now the Falcon, look for his back issues to get a little rise in value. This is a $5 book right here. It's got Electro on it with Cap, the original Cap right there. Issue number 3, which is a dope cover. See, in the comic books, he had a real bird that he talked to, but now in the movies, they gave him like a drone bird. Yeah. And then issue number 2, he's battling Sentinel. Very dope. Very dope. We also have Gambit number 3. Very dope cover. This is a limited series. It's only like a $5 book right there. Alpha Flight number 17. And this is a dope cover. It's the X-Men Alpha Flight. John Byrne on the art, doing an amazing job. Is that John Byrne? No, it's Cochran doing his John Byrne impression. So very nice. This is a $5 book. Dope. All right, news about this guy recently. He's done with Marvel. Rob Liefeld, is done with Marvel because he was treated wrongly at the premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine. They didn't invite him to the after party, which is kind of wrong. I don't know why Marvel would treat him like that. They wouldn't have Deadpool without Rob Liefeld. So I don't know how he was acting or anything, but kind of messed up you didn't invite him. I mean, is he if he's like an a-hole, is he really the only a-hole that you didn't invite? But anyway, this is going back to his New Mutants run in the 90s, where he came on and the book exploded when he came on because his art back then was just so different and just so wild. He was with that group of Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, Mark Silvestri, Waleed Portacio, and this book was on fire right here. And it's a dope cover. One of the best covers of Cable and the New Mutants. The color scheme is dope. Just love this book. It's a $10 book. Very nice to get that Liefeld run. This is a Conan X-Men cover book. I don't know what book this is, so I'm gonna open this up. We're gonna open this. Oh no, I ripped the plastic. I gotta put new plastic on you afterwards. All right, so I'm gonna open this up. I'm trying to see what book this is. This is Conan the Barbarian #1. All right, the J. Scott Campbell Virgin. It's a $10 book. J. Scott Campbell is just one of the best out now. He might be considered the best. His art is just on point, and every cover that we see from him, he's dope. I would love to see a J. Scott Campbell series, but very dope. It's a $10 book. Just look. Rogue, Colossus, dope. Conan, dope. Storm, dope. And Wolverine, I don't know why it's gotta look like that, but even Wolverine looks dope. Very nice. Uncanny X-Men 450, the first meeting of Wolverine and X-23. This is a key book. I believe the next issue is X-23 joining the X-Men. So 450 and 451 are key books. It's a $12 book. X-23 is going to get a lot of play coming in the future. People really enjoy her, especially her appearance in Deadpool versus Wolverine, which brought her back as an older Laura. This book is going to be an important book, so I suggest you pick this up if you see it. And of course, this is my book, man. This is my book, Uncanny X-Men 268. This is the first Jim Lee ongoing as an artist. 248, I believe it is his first X-Men art. But this is when he got on the book and he was the artist from there on out, and it was fire. One of the greatest X-Men runs ever. They even got a series out now about this time period, but this cover was classic. So incredible. That right there was dope. He would draw new boxes for it. So cool. It's a $25 book. Very, very dope. Love it. Now, and my last 3 books are some Weapon X books because I want to get the whole Weapon X series, and I was able to get some good condition ones. This is Weapon X number 83. This is the origin. These 3 books are the origin of how Wolverine got his adamantium and how he became Weapon X, drawn by Barry Windsor-Smith. Very, very dope. There's 80. Very, very dope, $5 book. And then I finally got my 72. I had it back in the days. I don't know where it went, but I finally got me another 72. This is the first time they reveal Wolverine as Weapon X and his storyline. It's the start of Weapon X. Barry Windsor-Smith, very, very dope. Love it. I'm glad I finally got it, and it's good condition. There's a little, you see that right there? With that slight bend. But that's something that can come out in a press easily. As long as there's no color breaks, it can easily come out. This is a $30 book. Boom. All right. All right, so let's get back to the other shot and give you guys the numbers for all these 59 books. All right, let's go. All right, so there it was, 59 books. Now I'm gonna go over the numbers with you guys, because that's what we do here at Comic Book Pickups. We go out there hunting for cheap books and we see if we got any value out of them. So, all right, 59 books. I paid $100 for them. They are worth $516. That gives a profit of $416. That's amazing, only paying $100. Of course, you know the rule. We keep some, we sell some. It's just how we keep the collection going. It's how we keep the hobby moving. Remember, it was only $1.69 a book when we paid the $100, and it averages out afterwards to be like $8.75 a book. So we did about 7-8 times what we were doing because we were smart. We knew what we were doing. We went in hunting. We were looking at grades. We were looking to see if there were ticks. We were looking to see if they weren't. Were they worth the tickets?
Were they worth? Gee, that's a tongue ticker. That's a tongue ticker. That's a tongue twister. Were they worth the ticks? The amount of money that you paid? There you go. That's it.
All right. So shout out to Ramon and Iacon. I'm sure he's gonna have the other one this year again in November. We'll see if we'll be at that one as well. Go check him out on Instagram at IaconNY. On Instagram, IaconNY. Right, yeah, that's it. That's another episode of Comic Book Pickups. I'm hoping to get some more out to you guys. I want to go out to more shops and do some digging and all that. Got another one in the tank that I got to film. So we'll do that one. But thank you for joining us for episode 76 of Comic Book Pickups. Remember to like and subscribe. We got to get them watch hours up. We got to hit the 4,000 watch hours. We also have memberships. Remember, if you guys join and become a member of the channel, there's 3 tiers. You get certain ducks for each tier to be entered into the greatest monthly giveaway in comic books. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. You can get ducks by being a member. You don't even have to buy anything to be a duck winner. You can watch the live shows Sunday at 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific, film and box office news. Mondays at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, new keys and hot comics of the week. Wednesdays at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific for New Comic Book Day Live. And every other Thursday, fill in the blanks at 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific time. You can just watch and try to win a duck for free by watching the show, and that also helps with our watch hours. Members also get pre-access to all the videos. I load up all the videos and only members get to watch them right now. The other people that just subscribed, they gotta wait till the date that it comes out. But if you become a member, and listen, just do the $1.99 tier. I think it's $1.99. Is it $2.99? I don't know. The lowest tier, just do that. I don't care about the higher tiers. You know what I mean? I just want you guys to get some ducks so you can win these prizes. We have great books to give out in our great monthly giveaway. So I've talked enough. So for myself and the rest of the Council of Comics, we love you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
I can feel the energy flow. So intense how the energy glow. When my energy low, that's when my enemies show. I let my enemies know. I take my enemy's soul. It's amazing, Spider-Man villain, Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne, all the same villains. Joker's goblins, Luther's the president, Catwoman let the venom in. I'm dealing with these penguins that want me to kneel before Zod. It's a job for Castle, through roads like a war machine to find Destro's castle. Xavier schools filled with fools, teaching young mutants how to misuse the powers with which we all fuse. America's frozen in ice, Wonder Woman's disappeared into the night. So Wonder Girl wanders through the years, wondering why no one can explain the tears. Causing havoc, seduced by Madeline, lost a limbo with magic. Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis, suffering through annihilation. Resurrection of the righteous. Stole the signal from Soundwave as I fought off Ravage. My optimist was lying on the ground dying. I'm missing my MJ, can't live without Lois. Rise at my lowest, going through storms like a road that can't be touched. Watch her hit a warn, forced to trust. New Jedi being born, in an empire soon to be dust. But Yoda's gone, and our fathers are fighting with decisions that made them turn. Had the temple burn, and that's when Mama lost her will to live. Hit me in the sand, and set me off the Dagobah to learn. Lose my hand in return.